Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to use a program called Scratch. Scratch was developed by MIT in order to teach people the basics of programming and code without having to learn a whole language. To get to this website, we're just going to go up here to our address bar and type in scratch.mit.edu like this. It's going to bring up our web page. We're going to go to Create right here at the top. Once I click on that, it's going to open the program itself. This is Scratch. Scratch has a couple of basic features I want to go over. Up here at the top, you've got File, which is where you would create a new program, upload one you already had saved, or save one. You've also got the Tips option, which when you click on it is going to pop up this really nice little sidebar with a whole bunch of tips on things you can do. I'm going to get that out of the way for the moment. Right here we have our title bar where I can create the name of my program. It's very simple. You just type in what you want it to be. In this case, I'm going to call our program today Movement because I'm going to teach you the basics of movement within Scratch. Okay. Right here we have our stage. The stage is where our main program is going to act out. And this character right here, this cat, is our first sprite. You'll see he's listed right down here. If I had any other sprites, they would also be listed here. And I'm going to write a program for this sprite. Here in the middle is the important part. This is our programming language. As you can see, it's all very straightforward, plain English, easy to understand. I'm going to draw attention to a couple of different areas here. Motion and events. There's a lot of other options here, but those are the only two I'm going to get into today. Now, events are cause and effect kind of situations. An event is when I do this, the things attached to it will happen. Now, to build a program in Scratch, it's very simple. We grab what we're going to use. In this case, I'm going to take when space key is pressed and drag it over and drop it. And I have now started my program. When the space key is pressed, anything I attach below that will then occur. I can also change this to any other option. Now, in this case, since I'm doing movement, I would like my cat to be able to move up when I press up. Now, obviously, motion is going to have your movement options. I'm going to click back there. I'm going to draw your attention to two very important points. Move 10 steps, which the number can always be changed to a higher or lower number just by clicking and typing. And then point in direction, which has 4 options, up, down, left, and right. Now, these 4 options are important because this movement up here, the move 20 steps, will only move in the direction the cat is facing. So if I want my cat to move up, I first need to make him face up. Then I'm going to click and drag and just attach. It's just like Legos, they fit together perfectly. And then I'm going to put my movement. And now when I press the up arrow, the cat is going to move up. Pretty straightforward. It's important to note that you have to point in the direction before the movement, or else he would have continued moving to the right and then faced up. Now I could go back and pull another event tab and then some more motion tabs, but to make this a little quicker, I'm going to show you a shortcut. When you right click, you pop up this menu right here. You can get more help on what you're working with, add comments, delete what you've done, or in this case, I'm going to duplicate. And as with any other program in Scratch, we just add it to this area, and then I can have multiple pieces. I'm going to have him also be able to go down, so I'm going to change what key is pressed and what direction he faces. I'm going to do this 2 more times because I also want left and right. So I change this to left, I change this to right, and I've now created a program that will go in any of the 4 cardinal directions very easily. Obviously, this is just scratching the surface of what you are capable of doing, pardon the pun, but it gives you an idea of how a program is built, what your options are for putting it together, what the stage looks like, and some of the other very simple, basic portions of this program. Hopefully, I've taught you a little something today, and you can go out and start creating your own programs. Thank you. Now's your chance to give it a shot and create your own programs.